I'm Grover Cleveland and I approve this message. Have you ever felt like the current president of the United States isn't doing his job? High unemployment rates, verge of panic, homestead strike, sound familiar? These are all things that are slowly adding fuel to the fire, but fear not, Grover Cleveland is here to tell the truth. Ever since the start of Benjamin Harrison being elected into office in the election of 1888, it has been pure disaster for the United States. Some of these issues, in short, go along the lines of the unresolved tariff issue, the billion-dollar Congress that spent their time burning money on soldiers' pensions, which only contributed to the discontent within his political party, not to mention the people, the Americans, who still complain about the effects of the homestead strike, blame the ineffective president for his inability to give them what they want most, a solution. The tyranny of the Carnegie Steel and the actions taken by Henry Clay Frick in cutting wages through the help of Pinkerton agents are signs that big business has burned all virtue to the ground. On the other hand, the Cleveland administration not only aims but solemnly swears to find a resolution for the huge economic depression and deals with the tyranny of big business. We believe the key to America's economic recovery is the gold standard. Cleveland looks towards tariff reduction and civil service reform because he believes that the right people mixed with the right policy will work in harmony, increase free trade in the United States, and put out the raging fire that little Ben has ignored for too long. He stands with the hard-working laborers of the United States with his efforts to regulate interstate commerce, large trusts, and labor laws in hopes of putting out the fires that burn at home. Along with the domestic failures of Benjamin Harrison, there are also the foreign policies that have negatively impacted the United States. The Bering Sea conflict is just one of the unnecessary and outright counterproductive conflicts pursued by the Harrison administration, where the United States accused Canadian and British seal hunters of engaging in unsustainable practices. Harrison's turn toward annexation in places like Hawaii is yet another testament to the flames that have plagued expansionist doctrine. Cleveland dreamt of such non-intervention and fiscal responsibility that would put a stop to this money burning for issues other than our own and getting America away from the frivolous foreign affairs of the past. In times of depression, we should not focus on goals of expansion that may lead to war, but rather focus on the nation that we have spent creating the several past decades. I, Grover Cleveland, will focus all of our attention on domestic to help America trudge through the fire and rise above the ashes.